Right, buddy, in this video we'll be going through Ruben Amorim's best squad at Manchester United. We'll be talking about the best starting 11, players that can come off the bench and make an impact as well. It's always good to kind of reflect after pre-season, not pre-season, sorry, the first few games of the season, and kind of look at what the team Ruben Amorim has picked, and look at what his strongest team is, and kind of reflect on that as well. So, listen, Manchester United, again, we haven't had the greatest start to the season, but let's talk about the squad. I think we've got a very, very good squad. And I think you can see Ruben Amorim's strongest team at the moment probably goes as it follows. Again, it might not be 100% accurate, but kind of from what I'm seeing and what Ruben Amorim's put out, I would say this is his strongest team at the moment. He's gone with obviously Binder in goal, a back three of Shaw, De Ligt and Yoro. Again, happy with that. Wing backs, I would say Dorgu and Ahmad. In midfield, Casemiro and Bruno. 2 10s, Cunha and Burmo. And I would go Sesko as his strongest team through the middle now. Again, I think I agree with that. I think that's a team that's looked pretty good. I think defensively we looked alright. Again, there's concerns in midfield and goalkeeper as well. But I think the attack, Cunha and Burmo and Sesko look very, very good so far. Sesko again still needs a bit of time, but definitely Cunha and Burma have looked very, very sharp. The striker situation, as I said, we have got depth there as well. But yeah, listen, all in all, I'm happy with that main part of the team. I think defensively, Shaw, De Ligt and Yoro have started the season fantastically well. I think wing backs, again, Dorgu's had a bit of an iffy start. He's had some good games, but again, there were what game was it when he was left on the bench? Was it against Burnley? Yeah, against Burnley, Dalot started left wing back. So Dorgu, again, he's had an alright start. A player that I like a lot as well. So hopefully he can have a big season. As I said, now let's look at the kind of strength in depth that we have. Now in terms of the goalkeepers, again, we have Binder starting as of now. We have Heaton, Onana and Lomans. Again, ideally in his strongest team, I think Lomans could be in there. But as of now, Binder is the one. But that's pretty good depth there. Again, I don't think you need 4 goalkeepers. Ideally, you would want one of Onana and Binder to go. As I talked about yesterday, you would want one of them to be either preferably to be sold, but definitely go on loan. Tom Heaton we know is going to stay, so it's out of Binder and Onana who goes. Now, in terms of the back three, I said De Ligt would be starting, Shaw and Yoro. Now, in terms of cover for them, in that left centre-back position, you've got Lisandro Martinez and Aiden Heaven. In the central centre-back position, you'd have Maguire as cover. And in the right centre-back, you'd have Mazraoui. You've also got Fredrickson in there as well. So, yeah, listen, we've got a decent bit of cover there. On the left side, I'm happy with that. I think it'd be interesting to see when Martinez comes back, who does start in that wing-back, in the left centre-back position. But so far, Shaw's looked alright. Nothing to really complain with, really. Again, you've got Heaven there as well. He will get some minutes. Again, you could see a few rotations as well. Heaven could go in the middle, and vice versa. Things could change there. Centrally now, I think De Ligt's looked very, very good there in the few games that he's played. He's looked sharp. He's looked on the ball. He's looked good aerially as well. So yeah, I'm happy with De Ligt so far. Maguire again, cover. He's obviously a few years older than De Ligt. But again, he will get opportunities, and he's looked alright in the minutes that he's had this season. Now, right centre back again, and Mazraoui, you got Fredrickson there as well. It'd be interesting to see where Mazraoui does play, because again, he can operate very well as a right wing back and as a centre back on the left or the right. He's looked very, very good. Well, he looked alright in the cameo he got against Burnley, if we're being honest. There wasn't nothing too great there, but he looked alright. Now, in terms of the wing backs, left wing back has cover. Again, we're seeing if Malacia gets an exit. He's been linked to, obviously, the move to Alche kind of collapsed, but hopefully maybe a club in Turkey or Saudi puts a move for him. But if not, he will probably have to be integrated. You've also got Leon as cover, as well as you can put Luke Shaw out there if you want. So left wing back, again, we are kind of screwed if Dorgu gets an injury. But again, I think we'll be fine. You can put Dalot over there. Mazraoui's played the games over there as well. So, yeah, I'm actually all right with that. Right wing back, obviously, you got Ahmad as the right wing back. You got Dalot for cover. You got Mazraoui for cover as well. And again, there's players in the academy that you can use in that position if you want. Into midfield, now this is certainly an interesting one. In terms of the number sixes, obviously we've got Toby Collier on loan, we've got Dangor on loan, but in terms of we've got 5 midfielders at the club. Or 4 really for those 2 positions. But the 2 sixes, Casemiro and Ugarte. Ugarte will be the cover for Casemiro. Again, you can use Sekou Kone, Tyler Fletcher. Maybe they're ready for some minutes. But yeah, Casemiro would kind of be the mainstay and Ugarte would be the cover. Again, I think midfield's a huge problem. We're kind of one injury away from being screwed. In terms of the number, well, not number 6s, number 8, whatever you want to call them, obviously Manu and Bruno compete in there. So I think that's a decent position there. I'm happy with those 2 competing. Again, you want to see them actually compete, not just Bruno playing every minute of every game. Now the attack, this is where I think United, again, looking at it on the kind of Manchester United official app as well, we do have a lot of depth here. In terms of the starting 10s, as I said, Cunha and Mbeumo. In terms of cover for them, you've got Joshua Zirkzee can play as a left 10 or right 10. You've got Mount there as well. Bruno can play there. Ahmad can play there. And again, Cunha and Mbeumo you got there as well. As the strikers, you've got Zirkzee who can play there. You've got Sesko, who would assume him will be the starter. You've got Cheeto. So we do have a very good squad. And I think, as I said, in terms of defensively, I've said for a while, I think we're okay defensively. We've got a decent amount of centre-backs. Sure, like I'm not going to go through all of them, but a decent amount of centre-backs. Wing backs as well, I think we can manage. It's just the midfield that looks like a problem for me. Attacking, I think goals will come as well. But midfield is a big concern. And again, hopefully United in January can strengthen. But listen, let's see what happens. That has been Manchester United's squad, kind of Ruben Amorim's best team as well. Let me know, do you agree or disagree what I said? I said his strongest team. I think it would be Lomans in goal, but as a Brighton now, he's picking Binder. But in terms of if everyone's fit, his strongest team, Lomans in goal, a back 5 of Dorgu, Shaw, De Ligt, Yoro and Ahmad, Casemiro, Bruno, Cunha, Mbeumo and Sesko, with obviously the Manus, the Mount, the Xerxes, all of these players to come in as well and have an impact. So listen, let me know your thoughts. Where do you think Manchester United are the strongest? Where do you think Manchester United need to strengthen? And yeah, we'll see you again, preferably at 7 p.m. for the next update. If there is anything, which I don't think it will, the transfer window's ended, we'll obviously bring it to you. But yeah, that's that at the moment. Thank you for watching. Peace.